How did it all come about?
Both clubs have been speaking maybe over the last few weeks to try and sort something out and agree for me to come back to Swansea. I got a call late on Tuesday night to say, both clubs agreed something, and for me to be in the Liberty on Wednesday to finalise it.
In football, they say you should never go back.
I mean, every situation's different. I don't feel I've been away too long. 6 months is, obviously in football it is quite a long time, but it's not really too long. And every situation's different. I felt this is my home and this is right for me, and I'm just delighted that the club have brought me back as well.
So does that mean you regret leaving in the summer?
Yeah, I think you've got to be honest and say it was a mistake. Obviously, hindsight, we had a crystal ball, we'd all make the right decisions and no one would make mistakes in life. And obviously, me moving away from the Liberty hasn't worked out. It has been a mistake, but I'm just grateful to Brendan Rodgers, the chairman, and Martin Morgan for wanting me back and making it happen.
And did the change of manager make a difference as well, as far as you're concerned? Yeah,
obviously I keep in touch with all the boys since I've been away, and they've had nothing but good words to say about Brendan Rodgers, and the training's been very good, and obviously you can see that's happening on the pitch. So the new manager, I spoke with him, and he seems he's worked at Chelsea. He don't work at a club like that under Mourinho for nothing. He's got his own ideas, and he's done a very good job.
So is it fair to say, because people will look at this, you might not have left had it not been for Paolo?
There's always a chance. I think when you leave a club or you sign for a club, a manager plays a big part in that. I don't think there's no doubt in that. Maybe if Brendan Rodgers was here 2 months before the end of the season, who knows, it might have affected my decision. But I had to go with what was there at the time and what was in front of me, and that's why I decided. One of the reasons why I decided to leave Swansea.
And did you not settle in Sheffield, or is it just you'd rather come back here?
I settled up there. I wasn't. I wouldn't say I was 100% settled. Maybe because being up there, I probably realised that home is Swansea. Even though I'm a London boy, I feel this is my home. And maybe being away from the place for a long time, you start to realise you miss the city, the people, the football club, and obviously on the football side, things wasn't really working out for me on the football side, and obviously the way Swansea play, it suits me and it brings out the best of my abilities.
So you're back at Swansea and in the thick now of a promotion race overnight.
Yeah, obviously gone from relegation battle to promotion fight overnight. So, but no, the boys, the squad and the team have done brilliant so far. I've watched from a distance, if you like, and caught a few of the games, and they've been playing some really good stuff, and like I say, in a very strong position at the moment.
As an ex-Blade then, what will you get, a bit of stick at Barnsley of all places?
I don't know if I'll get a bit of stick, to be fair. We only played them for Sheffield United maybe 3 weeks ago, so I don't know, there's a bit of rivalry because there's quite a few Yorkshire clubs in the Championship, so maybe I will. And
of course you'll want to play here, and your first home game?
Yes, Cardiff at home, so obviously me being cup-tied against Leighton Orient, I can't play in that game, so the first home game's going to be Cardiff, so a nice easy one to be involved in.
I've seen some happy footballers, but you're absolutely beaming.
Nah, look, I'm over the moon, I've got to be honest. Obviously, I did think maybe this opportunity wouldn't happen. It might have not happened, but as soon as I heard there was an opportunity and there might be a chance and the clubs were speaking, for the last week or two when they've been speaking, I've been on tenterhooks waiting and hoping that it's going to come off, and then, like I say, that the phone call on Tuesday night was brilliant, and I'm just over the moon to be back.
Last one, Swansea going up?
Fingers crossed. We hope so.